welcome to another episode of Tex Plays the Long Drive. This isn't what I was planning on doing today. You might see a dancing truck over there. Two trucks are spawned inside each other and they're trying to work out which one wins in a fight. Now, initially when I spawned this game up, I had the big truck here, I had a big bus behind the warehouse, sort of car storage area over here, and a motorbike, and I was going to play around with motorbike, different engines, different tyres, and just kind of spend today just kind of mucking about really and seeing what kind of trouble we could get into. Unfortunately though, whilst trying to look for an engine for said motorbike, I was dumpster diving in the dumpster at the back of the diner thing, and the bed glitched. There was a bed in there that I was trying to get out. It glitched, killed me, and threw me about 100 miles down the road. I was still spinning as I died, as the light faded out of my eyes. And when I respawned, the bike wasn't there anymore. Or when I reloaded, sorry, the bike didn't spawn that time, nor did the bus. And so that plan went out the window, but it's a plan. I think we might need to investigate further on running the motorbike on bus wheels, car wheels, see what different engines work on it. Probably none. I think you could probably run the two-stroke car engine on it. I don't know about the others because the others need cooling, but heck, it would be fun to find out what happens if you stick a bus engine on the bottom of a motorbike with truck wheels. Or I'll die. Either way. Either way, that's entertaining for you. Not so much for me. Ooh, bit of a one thing going on. I did find on the reload a few tanks of fuel lying about for the car, so I have filled it up. So we've got nearly half a tank now, which is good. We've got the weird kind of bridgey building over there. Don't think the road's going that way though. Both trucks that spawned were rusted out, and neither of them had an engine, coolers, nothing, no wheels. I think there was a tyre on the roof. That was about it. None of use. So nothing too useful in there. So I just thought we'd carry on, see what we can find. Maybe we'll get lucky and find ourselves a motorbike we can play with. If not, try and get into a position where we can muck about with bikes next week. So carrying on what we've done, 187 kilometres. Not far in the grand scheme of things. Although surely if we can run at 100 kilometres an hour we should be way further on than that. I think it's 100 kilometres an hour of real life time. So in an hour in real life I could probably cover 100 kilometres. Not an hour of game time. There's a fly. Currently investigating the air vent on my computer. Fortunately it's the out vent, so we're not going to go in there. Did look pretty cool, all lit up. So we'll just plod along. Back in the desert, which is probably a better place for playing on a motorbike anyway. The long grass hides too many rocks. Yeah, it's frustrating. I don't even know what happened. The bed just glitched, and the next thing I know, I'm spinning through the air. And when you die, the game plays like a set of bells chiming. Dong, dong, dong. And I heard that while spinning through the air, and then faded to black while still flying and spinning through the air. And the game just quits out, so fortunately I'd saved. Got what looks like a watchtower coming up. So I guess if you're going to play with motorbikes, it might be worth grabbing a motorbike engine if we see one somewhere. I don't really want to take a whole motorbike. Unless we see the whole one ready to go. There's no way I'll be able to carry a bus engine in the car, in case we see a bike. We'll have to hope that when we're on the bike or with the bike we find a bus. A little road change onto the desert road, which is a bit bumpier. We'll probably stop for the night in a minute. Maybe we'll make a rolling night. If this road was straight enough, we would. It's no rolling night. I don't turn the engine off. Don't put the handbrake on. Just straighten the car out. There we go. Should be able to do it here. Straighten the car out and just go to sleep whilst driving. And the car just carries on in a straight line. And we're drifting a little bit towards a lamppost, which worries me. Haven't gone very far. I've just rolled along the road at night. Time speeds up. The car doesn't. There we go. One of the games I play sometimes to entertain myself. The other one, we haven't really found many mountains, big hills in this adventure. I've been playing about on other adventures. I've found loads of big hills, which are good fun. Just turn the engine off and coast down them. See at what point you get a bit scared enough to touch the brakes and turn the engine on. Glasses are filthy, can't see a thing. There we go, that's better, I can see the road now. It's that hill, there's a hill. Hopefully we'll find something exciting in a minute. Quite nice having a road to yourself, you don't have to worry about other people. If you like my content, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. If you, at the moment, hit the like button. Tell me you've enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas of fun experiments you'd like to try, or like to see me attempt, please give a comment. Please in the comments. I just thought playing around with a motorbike would be good fun. Plus, you'd probably get to see me die a lot. I'm not very good on a motorbike. Just a quick reminder, also on Monday nights, about 8 o'clock, we play some Euro Truck Simulator on a series called Mother Trucking Mondays. We're just driving around Europe at the moment, trying to build a trucking empire. So far I've got one truck. Okay, well, these things are weird. Sometimes they can just be empty. Big sort of radio towers. Sometimes they could be like a bus or a truck or something, but we'll stop and have a look. And brake, ignition, and get out of the car. So there's a boulder there. So we've got no vehicle unless we find something inside. We've got wing mirror and a bed with another wing mirror. I don't know where this goes. We're about 50 litres of water. I think we're good for water. Ooh, we don't normally get a bridge over here. And over here we have a headlight and a bed. I'm not going to mess with the bed. Based on previous experiences, let's run across the bridge. Well, we got some gas. See if we can throw this somewhere near the car. Whee! That's not bad. If the gas tank is there, we are. I can climb up here. Nothing much in this room. This is a random door that just leads out into nowhere. I'm not sure I want to know what that is. Might be a tube snake. There's a kind of spray over there. Angry face. I've never found much on these routes. No, nothing up here either. So let's drop down to the angry face. I'm not afraid of free falling. I think there was just a kind of paint on this roof. And a sun visor. Nothing to worry about. Dunk. Planked. So apart from that, a little bit of fuel. This was fuel, wasn't it? Yeah, gas. Thought I'd better check. A little bit of gas. Can I get it back in? No. Yeah, 20 litres of water in that barrel. Alright, let's roll on. Help someone take the handbrake off. So as I said, Mother Trucking Mondays, 8 o'clock UK time. YouTube live. Trying to go for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Just driving around Europe. I'm the world's worst truck driver, as you can probably tell from how I drive this car. I did bring my Euro truck to the UK and managed to cause 3 road accidents in the trip, so I was there. I mean, one of them someone drove into the side of me, that's not my fault. But I wasn't using my indicators, so I've now assigned my indicators to my steering wheel to make it a bit easier. But the long drive. There we go, 200 kilometres of the thousands of kilometres this road is. I read somewhere that this game's meant to be about 15 and a half hours long, driving from one end to the other. I'll let you know if I reach in my other account. So this account I just play. This is like a playthrough with you guys for YouTube. I've got one where I play through on my own. The game's completely random, so they're both completely different. So sometimes if I find something interesting in the other one, I might make a little video just to show you. If you've got Steam on your PC, this game's well worth the £10 I think it costs. I think I got it for £6 when it was in the sale. So it was worth doing. Steam is just keeping an eye on it. Games quite often go in and out of sales, so you just buy them when they're cheap. There is not a lot. This is a proper desert. Not even boats out here. Use a little bit of control. 100 kilometers an hour. Try and keep the speedo in your vision so you can see it. Not going to me telling you how fast I'm going. Must admit, I do kind of like this estate car. It does motor along quite nicely, seems quite stable. There's a rock in the road there. With that, I think there's a building coming up. Another fun experiment to try. Putting the truck engine in this and seeing how that goes. Might cause a problem. The truck engine is quite deep, so it might scrape on the floor, or it might stick up like we've got a supercharger on this thing. Could produce its own interesting moments. I've just noticed I've lost all my mirrors, so I need to find some of those at some point. Yeah, all 3 mirrors have disappeared. Probably fell off in accidents a long time ago. I've only just noticed. Really are kind of handy for, well, not really a lot to be honest. I tend to look behind myself as I'm plodding along, and that building is a rock. I have on my other account also been experimenting with trucks. They seem to have the same brakes as a car, but a lot more powerful engines. And they just do not stop when you put the foot when you try and brake. Kind of like a hovercraft. If you see where you want to stop, you've missed it. Especially if it's downhill. I've done loops around buildings trying to stop the truck in time. I'm still happy driving this little car. It's a fairly large car, I guess. It's an estate. Got a fair bit strapped to our roof. Whoa! Got a bump there, seems to throw us off. I'll try and get back on the road. Let's maybe slow down. Let's try not to rejoin at 120 kilometres an hour. Don't really want to hit a lamppost. There's a small petrol station. I've not seen the medium petrol station, the kind of service station one with a car park off to the side for a while. Oh, great. Let's go and have a look. Truck tyre, back seat, colour pink, probably some oil, only oil, oh, there's that gas. Very little bit of gas. But every bit helps. I thought I could clear the road with it. Bumper, a bucket that did contain alcohol. It still does contain alcohol. Nothing except roof, couple of rabbits running around. Let's pull out the binoculars. There's the road. There's the road. The road goes that way. So the rabbits are deadly, just not to me. In this game mode, I forgot what button it was to get in the car then. Rabbit runs into the road, clearly trying to avenge his friend. Whoa, I saw that rock way too late. There was nothing I could do. It was going to spin, spin, spin. Whoa. I feel a little bit giddy. Let's just check all our wheels are still on. Wheels on this side, got both our headlights, wheels on that side. Everything looking good. So we've got stuff in the basket. Put stuff in the basket so it doesn't fall out. Little weird sort of anomaly, I guess, in long drive. If someone wants to count how many rolls we did just then, that'd be greatly appreciated. I've a little bit giddy after watching that. One thing I would like in this game is that if the parts deteriorated, maybe if you drive fast, your tyres wear down, so you have to keep repairing your tyres, or rolls like that damage the bodywork, so you have to keep repairing it. It seems that once you've repaired your car and got it going, it keeps going. Sorry, I've got hiccups. But that element of if you have an accident, something's going to happen. Tyres wear down on the road, but your wheels wear down off the road. You get rust, dirt. Every couple of 100 kilometres, so you got to repair your tyres. And there's enough stuff around to do it. Got loads of sponges. Maybe give you a reason to repaint your car. Especially if the colour you painted it wore off and the new colours came on. Or the old colours, the original colour of the paint bodywork started to show through. Things fall off the cars. This car doesn't even have a radio anymore. We lost the wing mirrors, we lost them again then probably in that roll. The stupid little accident, just driving too fast, driving quickly, and a rock spawned over the brow of the hill, and I had no real choice of how to avoid it. I was avoiding it, I didn't have time. Don't really want to swing to the right towards the telephone poles because they hurt if you hit them. Didn't really think I actually had time to avoid it anyway. Thought I'd be okay driving over it, but clearly not. Rock had other ideas and fought back. There you go, we've had a big flip. We've hit 200 kilometres and quite a few, quite a wild ride. I've died, even though we didn't get to see that. I died to a bed. They seem to be the lethal thing in this game. We got something coming up? Yes, we do. Yeah, popping rock. Oh, that's a garage. There's a bike here. Brakes don't work. Let's go see what we got. An arm. Oh, got a rusty car that we can't do a lot with. Some sunnies. Coolant. There is a motorbike, I can see it. Can I push this out the garage? No. There's a lot of stuff in here. Need a toilet. Panels for a bus. Truck wheels. Rifle. Loads of engines. Part of an engine. Truck tyres, bus wheels, some booze, a party hut, bottle of oil, a lot of oil. Alright, need wheels. Put some wheels on this car and try and get it out of the way. Come on, little car. Helps if I tell them to take that off, because, you know, that stops you fixing it. Well, there we go. Dook. One. Put mobile wheels on the front. Why not? Two. Okay, now I want to put truck wheels on the back. Because it'll look funny then. Build a drag car. You go over there. You go on there. We kind of need another bike wheel now. Oops, I fitted it to the bike, to the car. Fit it to the bike. See what state the bike's in, shall we? Does our bike even have an engine? What do we get? It's got an empty fuel tank. It's always a good start. That's going to be empty because it's way too light. That's got some oil in it. Need that on the bike. That looks like a fun contraption to ride. It's got a stand on it as well. It's a stander. Alright, I'm going to fiddle with the bike, and next week I'll show you what I've come up with. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.